In section 10.4, for 8th grade, we're dealing with the Pythagorean Theorem. Now, this is a theorem that helps us find missing sides. Now, we do know with the angles of a triangle that they all add up to 180. That's what you learned last section. But you didn't learn anything about how the sides are related. Now, the Pythagorean Theorem does relate sides, but a word of warning, it only relates sides in right triangles. So make sure that that's known. Like we're only dealing with right triangles, okay? So angles with 90 degrees. This equation will work, and it'll help us find missing angles. So if I want to find the missing sides of a right triangle, C is always the hypotenuse. Okay, you need to be able to identify which one's the hypotenuse. This is the longest side. So opposite from that right angle is my longest side, C. Okay? So this is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. This is my formula. This is the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus equals C squared. Now it doesn't matter which one of these. This could be A or B, this could be A or B. The important thing is on the other side that C is your largest one. It's your hypotenuse, the one opposite from your right angle. So you need to know all of those because sometimes they'll give me a picture so I can identify C, but sometimes they won't. And when they don't give me a picture, I just pick the biggest number and that becomes my C. All right? So in this one it says find the missing length. So this is missing, so I'm going to plug this in. This is going to be my A or B. Remember, it doesn't matter which one's A or which one's B. The important thing is my missing one is C. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So 21 squared plus 20 squared equals C squared. So 21 squared is 441 plus 20 squared is 400 equals C squared. Now, 400 plus 441 is 841 equals C squared. Now, I'm not solving for, it's not asking me to find C squared, it's asking me to find C. So what I'm going to do here is I need to get rid of the square, so I'm going to square root and this cancels out. What I do to one side, I have to make sure to do the other. So I must square root this also. So 841 square root, which gives me 29 equals C. Now, the other section I taught you that when we square root and we're solving, we do positive or negative. But we can't have a negative distance. So on these ones, we're just sticking with positive 29. Now, number 2 wants us to use the Pythagorean theorem in reverse. It gives us these equations for sides of a triangle, and it wants to know, are these right triangles or not? So I have to solve. So we do 48, 60, and 78. So it doesn't matter if 48 or 60 are my A and B. I'm just going to put this my A, this is my B, but this is going to be my C. Now, I'm not solving for anything missing. I'm just going to see if it's the same on both sides. So 48 squared plus 60 squared, does that equal 78 squared? So 48 squared is 2,304 plus 60 squared is 3,600. And then 78 squared is 6,084. Oh, why did I put 3,600? Hold on. Yeah, it's 3,600. So then I'm going to do 3,600 plus 2,304. This is 5,904, and it does not equal 6,084. Because these are not equal, then no. This is not a right triangle. Let's try the next one. Again, it doesn't matter which one's my A, B, as long as my biggest one is C, which is this. So A, B. I need to do 24 squared plus 70 squared. Does that equal 74 squared? Okay. 24 squared is 576 plus 70 squared, 4900, plus 74 squared is 5476. So 4900 plus 576, 5476 equals 5476. Check. So this is a yes. Right? So I can use the Pythagorean theorem to find missing lengths, or I can check without a picture whether or not these are right triangles or not, even if I don't know any of the angle measurements. So go ahead and write this down. Try page 584, numbers 2 and 6, 584, numbers 2 and 6, and I will see you in class.